So now tell me, I've started recording. Now tell me who all remembers what we learned yesterday. Okay, Ishan, go ahead.
We learned geometry and we learned area and perimeter.
We learned area and perimeter, and we kind of did a recap of what are the different from the
We
yeah,
we also learned like triangles about finding the area
yeah,
and circle.
yes. So we have not tried to find the area of a circle, but yes, we tried finding the area for triangle, and we tried. Okay, here is Tasvik. And we tried finding the area for rectangle and a square. Okay, hey Tasvik. Okay, hey Tasvik. Can you hear me? Okay.
What?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody can hear me? Okay. Okay. All right. Advik, Kavyan, Arav. Everybody can hear me fine, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's start. Let me first share my screen. So today what we are going to do is we are just going to do a recap of all the formulas that we learned yesterday and do some sums. Okay. And then based on those sums, I will give you guys some homework, which I'll publish tomorrow, and then you guys would need to do it. Yeah, Ishan, you want to say something?
Last class you said that like we would revise like stuff.
Yeah. So obviously that's what I meant. I said that whatever we have learned, we will relook at those formulas, do some sums, and then see if there's any doubt. Okay. But before we do that, the first thing that we do is always tables. Yeah. So today I want to do only one table. That'll be, or let me ask you questions on 12 and 13. Let's see who all remembers. Okay. Everybody on everybody unmuted. I will ask the name the person and that person will answer. Okay. Everybody unmuted. Everybody unmuted. Okay. Okay. And only the person whose name I will ask is going to respond. Okay. Myra, turn on your video. Okay. Now, 12 sixer, Goshika.
Huh? Oh,
12
72. 72.
Okay. 13 Ninja, Tafrik. 13
What?
Ninja. 13 Ninja.
I don't know what 39 is.
Okay. Advik, 13 Ninja.
17.
117. Okay. So yeah, so we'll do table of 13 today. Okay. Ishan, 12 Foja.
Fours are
12 Foja.
50 or 52. Oh my god.
48.
Yeah, 48.
12 48. Okay. Kavyan, 12 Edza.
Well, it's 96.
Okay. Arav, 12 Savanza.
104.
84.
Oh, sorry, 84.
Yeah. Moira, 13 Sixer.
68.
78. So,
Oh.
see, okay. Now, Ishan, no, everybody focused. Okay, don't play with things around you. Okay.
Okay.
Um. Okay. So Tasvik, one more time. 12 threes.
36.
Okay. Goshika, 13 fives.
I don't know the 13.
13 fives 65. Okay, we'll do table of 13 today. Okay. So one more chance for Goshika. 12 twos.
24.
12 twos.
24.
24. Okay. Chan, 9 eights.
Are you gonna ask? Are you gonna ask me like a math question?
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna ask me like a math question? Like Like
I'm
you were about.
Oh, Ishan, first of all, stop playing with what you're playing with. Okay? Sit down. Okay. Now, what I'm asking you, first try answering that. And what else I will ask, that I'll tell you after I'm done with what I'm doing right now. Okay. So let's focus on what we are doing right now. Okay. So 12 sixer. How much is that, Ishan?
12 sixes are 72.
So turn on your video. I don't want anybody to hide behind the screen. Okay. Keep your video on. Okay. Then, okay. Kavyan,
Yeah.
7 seven.
49.
Okay.
I got
Arav, 12 nine.
108,
Uh,
18.
108. 12 nine, 108. So, okay. What this means is we are not spending 2 minutes with the tables that we are supposed to. Okay. And I would request everybody. See, if it's okay if you do more, but don't do less. If you have to spend 2 minutes, if you're spending 4 minutes, that doesn't do any harm. It makes you stronger with maths. But if you're not spending 2 minutes, that'll
Continue.
okay. Now I will sing the table song 12 and 13 quickly. You guys will just follow me, okay? Repeat with me. I'm starting with 12, okay? All right. 12 ones are 12.
12 ones are 12.
12.
Repeat with me, Advik, everybody. 12 twos are 24.
12
12 to 24.
3s are 36.
12 threes are 36.
12 fours are 48.
12 fours are 48.
12 fives are 60.
12
12
fives are
5
60.
12 sixes are 72.
12 sixes are 72.
And are you guys seeing me? I'm literally dancing while singing. You can do that as well, so that you enjoy. 12 sixes are 60. 12 sixes are 72.
12 6 are 72.
12 sevens are 84.
12 7 are 84.
12 eights are 96.
12 8 are 96.
12 nines are 108.
12 9 are 108.
12 tens are 120.
12 10s are 120.
13 ones are 13.
13.
13 twos are 26.
13 twos are 36.
13 threes are 39. Yeah.
Threes are 39.
No 29. 13 threes are 39. Say it loud.
13 threes are 39.
13 fours are 52.
13 fours are 52.
13 fives are 65.
13 fives are 65.
13 sixes are 78.
13 sixes are 78.
13 sevens are 91.
13 sevens are 91.
13 eights are 104.
13 eights are 104.
9s are 117.
13 nines are 117.
13 tens are 130.
13 tens are 130.
Okay. Can I request everybody to sit like a student? Everybody like a student, okay? Meaning everybody straight. Ishan, you be straight. Because now if you are sitting straight, you are paying full attention. If you lie down like this, then you are just watching a movie. Okay? Everybody like a student. Okay. So this completes our table thing. I would keep on repeating myself. Spend 2 minutes every day to revise tables. See, and you guys would know by yourself when you do the tables, you would be able to figure out that there are things that you don't remember it, right? 12 and 13 table of 12 and 13, I saw most of you kind of struggling. That means we have not spent enough time. Let's do that. Okay. So now everybody goes on mute, and I will ask you guys to unmute yourself when there is a need to do so. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you guys are able to see me. See my screen actually, not me. Can you guys see the screen now?
Yes.
Now, okay. All right. Can you guys see the white screen now?
Yes.
Wonderful. So let's do a quick recap of what all we have learned so far with respect to area and perimeter. First of all, when we say area, this is what we learned. Any area means the space that it takes on the surface. So this is the area of a rectangle, meaning the space that it takes on the surface. If this is a big rectangle, it takes big space. If it's a baby rectangle, it takes less space. Okay. Sorry. Now, this is the area thing. Be it for rectangle, be it for triangle, be it for any other shape. Area simply means the space that it takes on the surface. Okay. This is a big rectangle. A triangle takes more space. Smaller triangle takes lesser space. Baby triangle takes much less space. Miniature triangle takes even lesser space. Okay. So smaller the shape, lesser the area it takes. Okay. Now, when we talk about a perimeter, perimeter just means the length of the boundary. Okay. So if you're talking about a perimeter of a triangle, you will add this side, and this side. That becomes the perimeter. If you're talking about a perimeter of a rectangle, you will add this side, and this side. If somebody says, find out the perimeter of this heptagon, meaning it has 7 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If somebody says find out the perimeter, what you will do is you will start from one place, walk along the first side, take that length, walk along the second side, take that length, this length, this length, this length, this length, and till you reach the starting point along the boundary. The total length of the boundary or the sides is what is called the perimeter. Okay. So perimeter is the side, sum of the sides, and area is the space that it takes. Okay. That's the basic understanding. Now let's look at what are the formulas that we have learned. So first thing that we learned about was a rectangle. When we say rectangle, rectangle means the opposite sides are of same length. So this one is same as this one. This length is same as this one. And this one we call length. If this one we call width, this will be width. This will be also equal to length. This is the first property of a rectangle. And all the angles are 90 degree, meaning opposite sides are of same length and all the angles are 90 degree. This is the first property. So area of a rectangle is nothing but length times width. This is the length and this is the width. You just multiply this, you get the area. We'll do some sums. Okay. I'm just doing a recap of what we know. So first thing is the area. Let me not write area. I will just say A. A stands for area for the shape. So if this is length, this is width. The area is length times width. You should remember this. If you don't, you can watch the video of the last class and you'll be able to recall. Okay. And the perimeter, I'll just say P instead of writing perimeter. Perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times length plus width. If you guys don't remember how, watch the video of yesterday's class, where this length plus width, this is length plus width. So 2 times length and 2 times width. That is what it is. Okay, this is the formula. We'll do some sums. I'm just helping you guys recall the formula and then we'll start doing the sums. Okay. Then we talked about square. Okay. When we talk about square, that means all the sides are of same length and all the angles are 90 degree. What is the area of a square? It is same as rectangle. So length into width. Here length and width are both same. So it becomes length into length. What is the perimeter of a square? It is also similar to the rectangle only. So it will be 2 times length plus width. So here the width is also same as length because all the sides are same. So this becomes the perimeter. So if you break it down, area becomes L into L. L is square, length is square, and perimeter becomes 2 times into 2L. That is 4 times L. Okay, 4 times length. This is the area and perimeter of a square. Now we learned about the third shape, that is called right angle triangle. This is 90 degree. This is called hypotenuse. This is called base, and this is called the adjacent side. What is the area of right angle triangle? Area of right angle triangle is half of the base into the adjacent angle, or you can call this as height also. Okay, not h as in hypotenuse, it's h. You can say a or h, whatever you feel like. This is the side of the stem. So area for rectangle, area for right angle triangle is this, half into base into the adjacent side or the height, whatever you call it. Okay, or for sake of simplicity, look at this right angle triangle. Okay, this is the base, and this is, you can assume this is the height. How tall is this triangle? So you can call this as a adjacent side or the height, whatever you are comfortable with. So half into base into height, that is what the area is. Okay, now once you guys grow up, I will also explain or teach you guys how this formula is derived. Okay, but that needs little more understanding of maths and geometry, so that's why I'm not explaining this to you guys right now, but this is how you can relate. Okay, so remember the formulas. Rectangle area is length into width. Square area is length into length, because all sides are same. Right angle triangle area is half into base into height, where the base is this side and height is this side, length of this side. Okay, now let's start doing some sums. Okay, so are you guys with me so far? Any confusion so far?
Nope.
No. Okay, now let's say the question is, in a rectangle, length is 20 centimeter and width is 50 centimeter. Find out the area. What will be the value? Who can tell? Just go on telling that. Okay, I'm not going to look at who has raised the hand and who is telling it. Just unmute yourself and say it. Go ahead and tell.
50.
50.
No,
Oh, no, wait.
it's 1,500.
No, it's 500. Never mind, it's 500.
Okay, no guesses.
1,500?
It's 500.
No guesses. Stop. Everybody stop.
I think it's 500.
Everybody stops. I said stop, because as I keep on telling you guys, I hardly care about the answer. I only care about the process. So you have to tell me area of a rectangle, right? What I said was, this is the length and this is the width. So what is the area of a rectangle? You'll say area of a rectangle is length times width. Okay, and that means 20 centimeter is 20 centimeter into 50 centimeter. If somebody says this also, that will be a perfect answer as per me. Okay, because after that it's all about multiplying it. Whether it is 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, that can be derived. But this part you should be very clear. Okay. Now tell me, whoever was giving the answer, were you trying to multiply these two to find that answer, or there was some other way to do it?
I thought of the triangle.
There's also another way you can do it.
I thought of the triangle way on accident.
So first of all, don't try finding 5 different ways. First, do one way in a correct way, and then once you're kind of solid with that one approach, then try second, third, fourth approach. If you are struggling with one approach itself, there's no point going to 5 different spaces. Okay, so be clear with one approach first, then we'll explore how to do more. Okay, Ishan is saying something. Yeah, go ahead, Ishan.
I know the answer.
I don't care about the answer actually. I was asking how. You tell me how you will get the answer. That is what I'm interested in.
So you're basically interested in
Arav,
collecting the evidence?
Arav, 1 second, beta. Ishan was saying something. I just want him to complete his thought. Just 1 second. Ishan, so you said you know the answer. My question to you was, how did you get to the answer? Tell me the approach.
I don't know how I got the answer.
So that is what I'm here for, right? I was saying, this is what I was saying. Okay, you guys can see my screen. I was saying length is 20 centimeter, width is 50 centimeter for a rectangle. As soon as I read that this is a rectangle and the length is given and the width is given, my first reaction to that is, oh, I know area of a rectangle is length times width. So I know the value of length and I know the value of width also. So let me put it here. So area of a rectangle is 20 centimeter. Length is 20 centimeter. So 20 centimeter multiplied by 50 centimeter. That is the approach. Okay. I want everybody in this group to be clear about this approach. Tomorrow, if somebody says, I'll come to you, Arab, okay? I'm just trying to complete my chain of thoughts. If somebody says there is a rectangle and the length is 5 centimeter and width is 10 centimeter, okay? What is the area? As soon as I read this question, immediately my brain starts thinking, oh, this is a rectangle. So rectangle, and they are asking me to find the area. I know the formula of area for rectangle is length times width. Do I know the length here? Yes, I do. Do I know the width here? Yes, I do. Let me put the value for these guys. So length is 5 centimeter. I'll write 5 centimeter and then multiply that with width. That is 10 centimeter. Okay. And now, see, multiplication, you all know. You guys are all smart enough to do multiplication, right? So we'll come to that. So now let me take few questions that Arav had. Yeah, Arav, you were saying something.
So it was like basically like in reading class, you have to find the answer and give like reasoning and like evidence. Like in math, you have to give homework and evidence.
I'm a very simple person. Okay.
That's why every
I'm not
time
saying-
when my dad, like every time when I do star packages, dad's like, do everything with homework.
No, so what I'm trying to say here is my approach is very simple, okay, for everybody. In this whole thing that I'm saying here, right? First thing, I'm considering myself as a student like you guys, okay? That if I get to come across this question, it says, well, this is the length, this is the width, find out the area. I will think like a very simple student, okay? Okay, this guy is giving me the length and width and asking me to find the area. Do I know how to calculate area? Yes, I do. If it's rectangle, it's length times width. Okay, let me put that value. Then I will do the calculation. So see, I understand you guys, for you guys, it's easy to get distracted. And it's easy to think of too many ideas. Too many ideas versus one great idea. I would suggest you focus on that one great idea, okay? Don't think of too many ideas. That'll get you confused and distracted, okay? Now, let's do some more sum, okay? So this one. Now, everybody is with me, right? You all can hear me? I'm assuming that's a yes. Myra, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was saying was, this was the question that I had, where I was given length and width to find the area. Now, I know the length and width. I know the formula for the area. I'm just putting the value here. Now, what is the catch? You can always multiply similar things or add similar things. Okay, I'll give you an example. If somebody says you have 3 bananas and you gave 2 apples to your friend, how many bananas you are left with? I have 3 bananas. How will I give apple to anybody? Right? So you can, if you have bananas, you're only dealing with bananas that time. You will say, okay, if I have 3 bananas, I can give 2 bananas or give 1 banana or can give all 3 of them. But I cannot give apples. I only have bananas, right? So same way in maths also, for the sake of simplicity, you always multiply similar things. You will multiply 5 with a number. 5 is a number, so you will multiply with a number. You cannot multiply 5 with a centimeter. Okay? You can multiply centimeter with a centimeter. That is fine. But you can multiply number with only a number. So here the numbers are 5 and 10. So you will multiply them. So 5 into 10 becomes 50. Now you can write into or whatever. You can leave it space. Now you're still not done. You cannot say my area is 50 because the length was given as centimeter, width is given as centimeter, 10 centimeter. What happens to centimeter then? So, sorry, or what is the unit? So here, this 10 centimeter and 10 centimeter, you have it twice and you see a multiplication sign in between. That means centimeter has to be multiplied by centimeter. So that is what becomes centimeter into centimeter, centimeter square. If you multiply anything, a with a, it becomes a square. 5 with 5, it becomes 5 square. Okay. Same way, you're multiplying centimeter with centimeter, that becomes centimeter square, or you can call it square centimeter. Okay. So this is your area. Now let's do one more sum. This time I want you guys to be very simple, focused, and do it. Okay. I have a other rectangle. Okay, where the length is equal to 8 centimeter and width equals 10 centimeters. Who will tell me what is the answer, and then whoever gives the answer has to explain me also that how this answer was arrived. Okay. And let's see who has raised the hand. Advik. Okay. Advik has not spoken for some time. Let Advik say this time. Okay.
So when I saw that, I thought, so when you said area, I didn't think about perimeter. So I thought about length times width. So 8 times 10 equals 80 centimeters.
80 centimeters.
Uh,
Okay. So there's a small, you are pretty close to being right. Let me see if Myra has to say something else. Myra, what was your answer?
I got the same answer as he did.
80 centimeters.
Yes.
So this is where you guys are going wrong. Let me tell you one more time. So Advik was thinking in the right direction. He said that as soon as I found length and width, I did not think about perimeter. That was not supposed to be told even. I asked you area, so you'll only talk about area. Okay, so you were asked that, okay, this is the length. You were told that this is the length and this is the width, and find out the area. So as soon as you got to know about area, you knew that area is length times width, as Advik rightly said. So length times width. What is length? 8 centimeters. What is width? 10 centimeters. So 8 times 10 is 80. 80 is fine. What happens to the centimeter? We have centimeter 2 times. Centimeter into centimeter. Isn't this what becomes centimeter square? As we were saying, as I was,
isn't that like an inch or something?
I said centimeter. Why you are going to inch even? Why not millimeter then? See, questions are very innocent. You don't have to make the questions complicated, okay? I am saying length is 8 centimeter, width is 10 centimeter. From where did this inch came into picture? Why you guys want to get confused purposefully? Right? See, the statement that I'm making is to make sure that when you are doing maths, only do maths. Don't think about Spider-Man movie, okay? Let's do one more time with full focus, okay? And this time I don't want to get a response from Myra or Advik or even Arab. They have attempted once, or even Ishan. I want Gaushika and Kavyan to do it. So I have a rectangle where the length is, let's say again 8 centimeters. Width is 20 centimeters. What will be the area of rectangle? Let's see if Gaushika or Ishan want to solve this, or Tasvik. Approach is the same, math is the same, formula is the same, nothing changes. I just want to know if you guys have understood this.
Could you repeat the question?
So the question is, I have a rectangle where the length is 8 centimeter and the width is 20 centimeter. What is the area of this rectangle? Okay, Kavyan, go ahead.
160.
What 160?
I multiplied.
No, no. Okay, sorry. You first complete your chain of thoughts. Okay, I'll ask my question later on. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
60 centimeters.
160 centimeters. So you guys are going wrong again, which I was explaining. Okay, now you tell me, how did you get this?
I got it by multiplying 20 and 8
Uh-huh. So see,
and the centimeters by.
so you guys have understood the concept. Okay, there's a small mistake that everybody is committing here, and that is to be fixed very quickly. Okay, so even if I say something to you guys, it is not to make you feel bad. It is to remind you that there's something very important that you are missing here. That is called unit. Okay. Now, if it is 8 centimeter versus 8 kilometer, there's a difference, right? Kilometer will be much, much bigger, right? The rectangle will become huge, right? So unit is very, very important. Okay. If it's centimeter, or like Advik was saying, inches or meter, read the question again and again and make sure that you have read the question enough or understood the question enough. Okay. So Kavyan, you were right with the approach, but you are missing something. It might be a small thing, but has a huge impact. Okay. Let me do it for you guys one more time. Okay. The question is, I have a rectangle, length is 8 centimeters and width is 20 centimeters. Let me write it clearly so that you don't miss it. Centimeters. Okay. What is the area of this rectangle? Area equals, as soon as I am told that find out the area where the length and width are given, I say, I know, okay, area is length times width. Okay. This is the formula I know. What is the value of length here? 8 centimeter. I'll write 8 centimeter. Okay. I will not write only 8. Multiply that with width. What is width? 20 centimeter. Okay. So when I do this, I can multiply number with a number. So the 8 times 20 becomes 160. This is where you are correct, Kavyan. Okay. This part is okay. No problem so far. But then you have centimeter here, and then you have an into sign in between, and then you have a centimeter again. So you have centimeter into centimeter. This is what becomes centimeter square. That's what I was saying. Okay. So here, what you will say is centimeter square or square centimeter. So when you said 160 centimeters, that is not right. This is area. So it is 160 centimeter into centimeter. That is centimeter square. Okay. I'll give you one more example. Okay. See, this is what your school examination will do with you. And if you're not prepared, if you're not being careful, you will end up losing marks and you'll have no clue why you're losing marks. Okay. If somebody says, I have a rectangle with length equals to 1 meter, okay, and width equals to 10 centimeters, okay. And if you're not being careful with the unit, you will go wrong. Yeah. So here in this kind of scenario, what you will do, you have to find out, okay, which one is bigger, meter or centimeter? Everybody unmuted, okay? Everybody unmuted. Okay, Myra, which one is bigger, meter or centimeter?
Meter.
A meter.
Okay, and meter is bigger, okay? And how many centimeters are there in 1 meter?
100 centimeters.
Okay.
100 centimeters.
Yeah. Okay. So here, in this case, you have to look at how do you make them look similar or same. So here it is 1 meter. 1 meter, we know that okay, it's 100 centimeters. So let me write length equals to 100 centimeter. So this is now in 1 unit. Okay. And this guy is in 10 centimeters. If I have to find out the area for this, I will say length into width. Length into width will be 100, 100. Okay. If there's a background noise, just mute it. Okay. Okay. So if I have 100 centimeter as length here, because I converted 1 meter into centimeter, so this is 100 centimeter into this 10. This will be 100 into 10,000 centimeter square. Okay. Area will never be without a square. Always remember, be it inches, be it centimeter, be it meter, be it kilometer, be it miles, be it feet. Area has to be in square. Okay. If you don't see a square, that means there's something wrong. And that is because every area when you talk about, there are two sides that are getting multiplied. In triangle, you have half of side this and this. In circle also, you'll see that there are two sides getting multiplied, meaning 1 unit, another unit is getting multiplied. So you will have a square, be it a centimeter square or inch square or meter square. If you don't have a square in your area as a unit, that means there's something that you're missing. Clear? And now let's look at one more mistake. If you are given this kind of a question, okay, if you don't convert meter into centimeter, what will happen? You will say length is 1 meter, width is 10 centimeter. You will say area equal to length into width. So 1 meter into 10 centimeter. What it becomes? 1 into 10 is 10. 10 meter centimeter. There's nothing called meter centimeter. You have either meter or you have either centimeter or you have meter square or centimeter square. You cannot have 2 units. You cannot say that I have $20 pound. You will either have dollar or you will have pound. Yeah. You cannot say I have 50 rupees dollar. You either have 50 rupees or you have $50. Yeah. So likewise, multiplying different units doesn't help. You have to always convert that to 1 unit and then do the calculation. Any confusion so far? Whoever has confusion, please raise your hand. Advik. If it's a valid confusion, then only say it, okay?
Well, it's not a question, but what happened to the homework?
So this is what I was stopping in the beginning. When we are doing something, let's do that, and then we'll come to what comes next. Okay? Because while doing the sum, you are telling me you are forgetting the square thing because you are thinking about the homework. When the time for homework comes, I will send it to you. Okay? Ishan, yeah.
My mom's calling me. Can I leave the call real quick and tell her I'm in class?
What is that?
My mom's calling me on my iPad. Can I like call her on my iPad and join back?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait. Where did Ishan go again?
What is that?
Where did Ishan go again?
That is not important. You guys are wasting your energy for a lot of other things which is not needed. See, the class will get over in 20 minutes. If we start discussing about where did Ishan go, where did Myra go, why Myra is not visible, why Kavyan is raising hand, this will waste time, right? Let's not go there. Okay, come back to the class. Okay, so what we have learned so far is the area of a rectangle, how to calculate, and what is the role of the unit. Okay, whenever you are given a question that, okay, find out the area of a rectangle, you are given the length, you are given the width. Look at the unit. Length, let's say it says 10 centimeter. Okay, so this is the centimeter. You have to look at the number and also the unit. If you ignore one of them, you will go wrong. Okay, be careful. If somebody says width is 25 centimeter, so first thing you will see, okay, check if both are using same unit or different unit. Okay, If you miss the unit, you will go wrong. Okay. So now you have checked that, okay, units are same. That means now I know the area is length into width. I'll simply multiply. And when I'm multiplying, I'll not write 10 as length. I'll write 10 centimeter as length. Because if you don't write centimeter, you'll just forget and you will miss the unit and your answer will be wrong. Okay. This is 20, width is 25 centimeters. So you'll write 25 centimeter. And any area, if it is not coming as a square, I mean, if the unit is not coming as a square, that means there's something missed. Okay. Clear? Everybody is clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's make it a little more interesting. Now somebody says, I have a rectangle, okay, whose area is 50 centimeter square. Okay. Length is 10 centimeter. What is width? What is the value
The
of width?
width, if you like, so you can get area of the answer is 5 because see, if you multiply, so the area is 50, so that's the total, but
Mhm.
10 is your centimeter. So, and like length times width is the formula for area, so it should be 5. So 10 could be the length and 5 could be the width because width is smaller than length, so it's equals to 50.
No, so width is smaller than length. That is not a valid thing. You can just ignore that part. But yeah, what you did was right. Okay. How you will do mathematically? You will not worry about it. Area is 50 centimeter square. Okay. Length is 10 centimeter. So whatever you did, I agree to that. I'm just trying to show you how to do it. Okay. Now what I know is area means length into width. Okay. Area is 50 centimeter square. Okay. So just first look at the unit. Okay. Centimeter square. This is centimeter. Okay. So width is going to be in centimeter only. Units are same. That's fine. Equals to length. Length is how much? 10 centimeter. Okay. Into width. I don't know how much is that. Let's find it out. Now, my equation is this. So 50 centimeter square equal to 10 centimeter into width. This is what we are trying to find out. Okay. Now, look at this guy. You can divide 50 centimeter square by 10 centimeter here, and you can divide this by 10 centimeter here. Yeah, into width. This fine. This one, tic-tac-toe. Okay. 10, 50 you can divide as, 50 you can write as 5 into 10. So this, I'm just doing it, in a simple way. So this is 5. And then you have centimeter square. Centimeter square means centimeter into centimeter, right? So you can say that fine. Now this centimeter, oops, this centimeter and this centimeter, I can do tic-tac-toe. So what I'm left with is 5 centimeter. Okay. So again, if you see this, whatever I did was I was just substituting the value in the equation. Area equals to length is 10 centimeter into width. I just substituted the value and I then simplified this. Okay. You can divide this by 10 centimeter here, 10 centimeter here. Done. This is gone. And then we are doing the calculation here. Let's see who is raising hand. Yeah, Ishan.
Can I use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah. So if anybody is going for a bathroom in between, you don't have to ask for it. Just go for it. Come back and make sure that if there's something that you did not understand, ask for it. Because I would suggest this 1 hour. Just make sure that you plan it well. But in case you have to go, you can just go without disturbing others. Okay. That way, we can make.
Can I go put my glass in the sink?
I'm sorry.
Can I go put my glass in the sink?
Again, not a required question. You can just go and do it. Okay. So that it doesn't take my attention back. And You guys can whatever you miss, you can ask later. And I anyways repeat, right? So that way you'll not miss anything. Okay. Now here I'm just doing the calculation, right? So I just divided 10 centimeters by divide both the sides by 10 centimeter. This one got knocked off. This gets knocked off, becomes 5 centimeter square by centimeter. So centimeter square is, as I was saying, centimeter square means centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. So 1 centimeter, tic-tac-toe. Now you have 5 centimeters. So width equals width. This side you have only width. This side you have 5 centimeters. Done. So whatever Arab was doing was right. That your area equals length into width. So width will be area divided by length. That is another way of looking at it. Okay. So if you're saying area equals to length into width, and you have to find out the width, you will say width equals area divided by length. How? Because you will divide length here and divide by length here. This one, tic-tac-toe. So width becomes area by length. Okay. Now area is 50 centimeters square and length is 10 centimeters. Now you can do the calculation. Okay. Clear?
Clear.
Okay. Now, so this was one scenario. So first scenario we tried doing was, if you are given length and width, to find out the area, we did that. If you are given area and length or width, how to find the other side. So you know the area, some value, know the length with some value. You have been asked to find out what is the width, or they might say, okay, area is this, width is this, find out the length, whatever it is. So you will use the same formula. Now let's say somebody says this, you have a rectangle with length as 5 centimeter, okay, width as 10 centimeter. What is the perimeter? Who can tell me what will be the perimeter? You know the length and width. What will be the perimeter? Yadvik, go ahead.
So, if we have perimeter, we don't need to use the area. So
Not
we don't.
needed. No, wait, Advik. Again, you're repeating the same mistake. If you have been asked to find out the perimeter, you'll only talk about perimeter. Why talking about area even? Last
Oh,
time,
no, I'm saying that I'm not going to use area.
don't even talk about it. Don't get
Okay.
distracted, okay?
So
Yeah.
I know that the formula for perimeter, is length and plus width times 2.
Okay.
So 10 plus 5 equals 15 centimeters times 2 is 30 centimeters square.
See, you got caught, okay? So here you are adding length, okay? You're not multiplying length, okay? So you are adding 10 centimeters with 5 centimeters, okay? And then you are multiplying by 2. So 10 centimeter plus 5 centimeter will be 15 centimeters, not centimeter square. It's like 5 miles. So let's say your school is 2 miles from my place, okay? And then we go to, let's say, the temple, which is another 5 miles. So what is the total distance between my house and the temple? So I'll say, okay, from my house to school is 2 miles, and then from there to temple is 5 miles. So 2 miles plus 5 miles, 7 miles. So here you are adding 2 length, right? So 10 centimeter plus 5 centimeter becomes 15 centimeter into 2, means 15 centimeter into 2. Okay. So you don't have the second centimeter. It will not be a centimeter square. It will be 15 to 2, meaning 30 centimeters only. Okay.
Okay.
So again, I'm just repeating. See, these are the small mistakes that I have to kind of clear for you guys. Okay, so that the chances for mistake is less. Now look at area. Area is the space taken, okay? Wherein perimeter is the distance. Basically, you are walking from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. So if this is 2 miles, this is 3 miles, this is 2 miles, this is 3 miles. You'll say 2 miles plus 3 miles, 5 miles plus 2 miles, 7 miles plus 2 miles, 9 miles, right? You'll say miles. It will never be square. So this is a check. This is a what you call assessment or review you can do. When you get the answer, you got the answer right, but you missed on the unit side. Okay, the unit. So you'll say, okay, if I'm talking about perimeter, I'm essentially talking about the length. So it will not have a square. If I'm talking about area, if it doesn't have a square, that means I'm missing something. Okay. So your calculation was fine, your approach was fine, you remembered the formula. Only fine tuning needed is be careful with the unit, okay? Because unit is something that can make the answer go wrong completely, even if you're 100% correct, okay? But good job, Advik. I'm impressed that you remembered the formula, okay? But only thing, see, again, I keep stopping you, right? When we were doing area, you said, okay, since we are talking about area, I'll not look at perimeter. That 2 seconds that you are wasting there will increase the time that you take for solving the sum. So you always need to be very focused, very spot on when you are solving the sum. Okay. So that's why even if I'm saying something harsh, that is to just to make sure that you are not switch. Because math is about speed and accuracy both. Yeah. Clear? Everybody with me? Okay. Now, so what is the third thing we did? We did the perimeter now. So same way, if you have a square, if somebody says length is 4 centimeter, okay, it's a square. Find out the area. What will be the area of a square? If it's a square, everything. No, not Advik. Advik has already given the answer before. Let me see who wants to give it now. If it's a square, what is that will? Okay, who is raising hand apart from Advik? Only Advik. No, not. I'll not give to Advik this time. Okay, Tasvik. Yeah. If you have to find out the area of a square and you just know the side, what will be the area, Tasvik, and how will you find that?
The area is 16 centimeters square because 4 times 4 is 16 and then centimeter
Into centimeters.
and into centimeter is centimeter square.
Wonderful. I love that. See, when I kind of bother you guys, if that helps you remember something, I feel happy. I mean, that doesn't give me the license for bothering you too much, but yeah, at least the purpose is solved. Yeah, Araf?
Can I say one necessary question that is
Uh-huh.
not about this?
Uh-huh.
So in the can we do pi Pythagorean theorem?
Pythagorean theorem we will do, but when time comes.
It's in the formula is a thingy majig right here across that says A.
Oh, Araf, I'll have to
R2.
stop you. No, I'll have to stop you, Araf. This is where we go wrong. If we are learning something, let's focus on that. If you think about 5 different things, you will not learn the thing that you're trying to learn. Okay. Trust me, I will teach you guys Pythagorean theorem. I will make it easy. I'll make everybody practice. I'll give you guys enough homework. Don't worry about that. But then while doing this simple area calculation, if you're focusing on Pythagorean theorem, you will not be able to calculate the area of a triangle also. Okay. So let's focus on what we are doing. So that way you're not distracted. Okay. All right. So we are pretty close to ending the call. Meeting. Let me quickly recap. Okay. So we talked about the area of a rectangle, area of a triangle. Sorry, we learned the formula of area of a rectangle, area of a square, and area of a right angle triangle. We used the same formula for deriving the area of a rectangle and a square. Same way, let's do one triangle. Okay, I will do it for this time. Okay, just to be sure about the time. Let's say I have a. The question is, there's a right angle triangle where the base is 8 centimeter and the adjacent side or the height is 3 centimeters. Okay, find out the area of a triangle. Area of this right angle triangle will be half times base times a or height, whatever you call it. So this will be half. Base is 8 centimeter. I will say 8 centimeter into 8. This is 3 centimeters. So this becomes 8 into 3, 24 by 2, 12 centimeter square. This is the area. So I just did that so that no, when you guys get the homework, just apply the formula and do it. There's nothing complex about this. This is all formula based, but you have to be careful with the unit and apply the formula. Just be like the same approach that I say, right? That trust, meaning I can do it. Analyze, where you look at this data. Third is kind of trust,
Three times.
analyze, and then just do it. Okay. So when you trust, trust is okay. You assume that you will be able to do it. Analyze the question, read. Sorry, I missed that. Trust, read, analyze, and do it. So when you're reading it, read it once, twice, 3 times so that you're very clear about the question. And then you analyze how will you do it. That is where we were thinking, okay, this is rectangle. So area is length times width. Do I have the value? Yes, I have the value. This is what you're doing during the analysis phase. And then you just put it and multiply it, right? So use the same approach. The formulas that we learned, I'll give you guys some sums, 3 to 4 sums on each of them. And I'm going to trick you guys, okay? I'm not going to give you straight questions. Meaning, in some places, I'll give you area. I'll ask you to find the side. In some places, I'll give you the sides. I'll ask you to find the area, okay? So you have to use the formula or whatever you have learned, apply it, and then do it, okay? Don't rush. All the homework that I do, that I give you guys, that never takes more than 30 minutes. But that 30 minutes, you will not think about Pythagorean theorem, or you'll only do that sum, okay? Because there are a lot of things that you guys will learn. I know you guys are excited to learn new things. You're excited to talk about new things. But then do one thing at a time. If you do too many things at the same time, trust me, you're losing your focus and you will go wrong, okay? So wait for the video to be uploaded. I'll do it by latest by tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, and then send the questions also. Talk to your parents, get them downloaded, do the sums before the next class. Next class, probably I will do in person, and I will do it sometime in the middle of the week actually, because I'll be going somewhere